Dr. Courtney, I need to specially introduce him because he has, is a very, both of them actually, very high caliber musicians. For example, Dr. Courtney began his studies on the Indian tabla back in 1972. In January 1975, he enrolled in Ali Akbar School of Music. There he studied tabla, and then he was a student of Shakir Hussain, one of the famous tabla players, and also the son of Allah Raka. He didn't stop there. He went to Hyderabad and learned under the able tutelage of Ustad Shaykh Daud Khan. And Dr. Courtney has written so many books on tabla. When I came to US, I learned I knew a little bit of tabla, but everything I could put into nice folders in my mind by reading his books. So I highly recommend those books. In fact, we have sent some books to Sri Lanka, and they have been used by several universities in Sri Lanka. And also, he has, in addition to tabla, he plays several other instruments, and he's also active in political career also, especially in the Green Party. And then let me introduce Chandrakanta Courtney. She's a great singer, well-accomplished singer, and so many honors and accolades. I won't go into details. But the reason we invited in our Islam meeting, we should invite someone who can give our kids some advice. So we couldn't think of anyone else but these two. So let me welcome both of them, Dr. Courtney and Chandrakanta Courtney. Give a big hand, guys.
Thank you. It's a pleasure and an honor to be here. Thank you for having us. Now, when I was trying to decide what I was going to speak on, I had pretty much had to think of why I was here, and I figured I was here in really only one of three capacities. One, possibly because of our political activities. Just recently, my wife Chandra contested for the position of Lieutenant Governor, and I contested for State Senate, Senatorial District 17. That could have been one reason why we've been invited here. Another reason why I've been invited is because of our musical activities. I teach tabla, esraj, and dilruba, and my wife teaches vocal and sitar. That was one thing. The third possibility was because I'm just so naturally handsome and good looking. But after careful consideration, I probably decided that the latter was not the case. So I'll pretty much confine what I'm going to say here to the first two. And the first two are actually very linked together. In this country as a whole, and in this state in particular, we are moving into a post-Anglo society. This is a society, and this transition is not necessarily easy. There are a lot of reactionary elements in Austin, and it shows up in the form of xenophobia and racism, and I don't think I have to tell anybody here about that. That is a reality in this state. But we are moving into a true multicultural society, and again, whether you like it or not, you are all in the vanguard of this struggle. In many ways, what's going on in this state is like being in an unreserved compartment in a train. We all know what that is. We're all basically jostling for position. Well, the Sri Lankan community, along with other South Asian communities, is going to be jostling for a position in the new emerging multicultural society that we're going to be seeing. But that brings up the question, what are you going to bring to the table? I know many of you have been preoccupied, especially the first generation, with just getting settled, getting a job, getting professionally set, getting a house, everything like that. But quite frankly, that's not enough. You have to come to the table with something that makes the Sri Lankan community unique. And this is where the arts, culture, language come in. You have to pay particular attention about transmitting this to the next generation. And I would like to say that with what I have seen today, I'm very pleased with what's going on. I need actually to applaud all of you, because I know that this is not easy. Because if you do not pay particular attention to giving and instilling and a respect for the arts, the culture, language, religion, everything, then you really do not have anything to come to the table with in this emerging new multicultural society. So I would urge all of you to continue your efforts, to redouble your efforts, because this type of transition is not going to be quick. It's going to be a multi-generational affair. And remember, when you come to the table with a very, very strong commitment to traditional culture, it's not just for your benefit, but it benefits the entire population, because it truly makes the society much richer than it would without your contribution. Thank you very much.
Namaste. I would like to say just a few words about the performance today. And we are very happy to be here, and thank you for it, making us feel like one of you people, and we love that. And the most thing is attracted me is the choreography and the dance teachers and the backstage and the performers and the young and the beautiful voices and beautiful talent dance and everything. And the backstage people, and everything is impressed me so much, because it goes too much effort for the parents to bring them, when they're kids, and take them to the teachers and make them learn, and whatever they're performing today, you saw that progress. It's beautiful, and it's so talented kids and talented parents and teachers. And whoever teaching the music and dance, it's so superb. And keep up your culture. That is what we are so proud of it. And I'm so honored to be here. Thank you so much.
We asked for 2 people to come, but Oneli said she wants to come too. So we gave her 1 flower. Well, let's thank Dr. Courtney and Chandrakanta Kondi again for being here. Really appreciate. Thank you very much. We are honored.